Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about baking. I hope that you can find it relaxing and that it satisfies your sweet tooth. This is going to be a recipe for vegan black bean and peanut butter brownies. It sounds really weird, but they're actually really good. You don't taste the black beans and it tastes like a brownie, but it has that extra protein. So this is going to be the recipe for that, and these are the ingredients. So we have some organic flaxseed, and we're going to make that into like a flax egg. So you're going to add water to the flaxseed and make the flax egg. We have baking soda, maple syrup, or you can use agave, or if you're not making these vegan, you can use honey, but I'm using maple syrup. Baking powder, some salt, 1 can of organic or not organic black beans. You're gonna rinse and drain these. I have vanilla extract. You can use cocoa powder. I have cacao powder, which is a little bit, it's less processed than cocoa powder, but you can use if you have cocoa powder. But I have cacao. We have some peanut butter. I have creamy. You can use crunchy, any kind of peanut butter that you like. I have coconut oil. You can use vegetable oil or olive oil if you don't have coconut oil. Powdered sugar. I have cane sugar. You can use granulated sugar. And then I have white and semi-sweet dairy-free chocolate chips to add in. So those are the ingredients, and let's get started. So first you're going to take 2 tablespoons of flaxseed and 5 tablespoons of water, mix it together and sit it on the side for a few minutes while you get the other ingredients together. Now in a food processor, you're going to take your rinsed and drained black beans, flax egg, 4 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, half a cup of cane sugar, 1 cup of cacao powder, between 1/4 and 1/2 cup of maple syrup, 1/4 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, and 1½ teaspoons of vanilla, and mix that all together until it's combined. I also added some white chocolate chips and some semi-sweet chocolate chips into the brownie batter. You don't have to, but if you have extra, extra chocolate's always good. Next, you're going to take 3/4 cups of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, mix that together. Then you're going to take that mixture, spoon it into your brownie batter in your pan, and swirl it around with a knife until you get it all incorporated in peanut butter swirl goodness. I baked these brownies in my oven at 350 degrees for 35 minutes, give or take a couple minutes. You want to make sure that the sides pull away from the pan and just look delicious. Blondies. I've never made them, but I've been wanting to, and they look really delicious. So we're gonna try to make some vegan chickpea blondies. And this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need 1 can of garbanzo beans, chickpeas. You're gonna rinse them and drain them and dry them off. Make sure they're dry. Some hemp hearts, some flaxseed, some vanilla, baking soda, baking powder, peanut butter, or you can use almond butter, cashew butter, really any kind of butter that you like. Maple syrup, or you can use agave, or if you're not making these vegan, you can use honey. We have some white chocolate chips, some oats. We're going to make oat flour with this, so they're also going to be gluten-free. And then we have some of these Enjoy Life vegan mini semi-sweet chocolate chips, so any kind of chocolate chips that you like. And that is all that you need, so let's get started. To make the oat flour, I took 1/3 cups of oats and just put them in my food processor and grinded it up really good into a powder. And that's how you make oat flour. It's really simple. Next, you want to take your rinse and drain chickpeas, 1/2 cup of peanut butter, a little less than 1/2 cup of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/3 cup of the oat flour that you made, 2 teaspoons of hemp hearts, and 1 teaspoon of flaxseed meal, and combine that in a bowl or a mixer until it's fully combined. Then you want to put it in a bowl, if you had it in a mixer, and fold in your chocolate chips. I want to say one thing about these blondies. They were absolutely delicious. I think I ate the whole pan by myself. My husband might have tried it, but I'm pretty sure I ate every last bit of it. Bake these blondies in a 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean when you insert it. Okay, so today I'm going to make a no sugar added banana muffin recipe. I've never made these before, but I'm going to make them for my almost 11-month-old daughter, Georgia, as like something for a snack. I'm gonna use the mini muffin tin just so they're like baby muffins, but this is what you're gonna need. So you're gonna need about a cup of mashed overripe, really overripe bananas. I have these. I might have to add some more, but I have these I need to use. White whole wheat flour. I have oat milk. You can use dairy or non-dairy milk. Just get unsweetened original flavor. Coconut oil and butter, vegan butter. I'm gonna mix those two. You can use all coconut oil, all butter, whatever you prefer. Cinnamon. I'm gonna do some with and some without these mini chocolate chips. Oats, baking soda, hemp hearts, baking powder, flaxseed meal, and vanilla. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is mash your bananas in a bowl, and then you want to melt your coconut oil or your butter or whatever oil you're using and get that ready. Now you want to add your dry ingredients to a bowl. So that's 1 cup of white whole wheat flour, 3/4 cups of oats, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1½ teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 3 teaspoons of hemp hearts, and 2 teaspoons of flaxseed meal. Next, you want to add your mashed banana and your coconut oil or vegan butter into your dry ingredients. Mix that together. Add 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. Then you want to add half a cup of oat milk or whatever milk you're deciding to use. You can add more milk or less milk depending on what kind of consistency, if you want it thicker or thinner. I found that with a half a cup I had the exact consistency I was looking for. So I used a mini muffin tin just because I figured mini muffins would be better for my daughter who's 11 months. And this filled exactly 24 mini muffin cups. So after I filled them, I went ahead and just put mini chocolate chips on half of them. I baked these in my oven at 375 for about 17 minutes. Again, just check your oven. Could be a little less, could be a little more, but they turned out great and my daughter does love them. So it was a successful recipe.